Crumbleflan. Part 1. The Council Meeting.
I would like to call to order the meeting of the Council of Crumbleflan on the 7th day of Cresstide in the year of the Ferret. Pray silence for our Lord the King. Mighty be he as the wind, wise be he as the trees, majestic be he as the hills, just be he as the gods themselves. Silence, I say, for King Vivian the Vague.
Here's a hello there.
Silence also for his gracious queen. Beautiful be she as the lake in spring, fair be she as the corn blown of summer breezes, svelte be she
Svelte?
as the willow on the bank of the river of our dreams. Silence for Queen Ermentrude the Organized.
Yes. Tell me, Crabtite, why is it I can't be as wise as the trees or mighty as the wind, eh?
It is not written, Your Majesty.
Let's be honest, you're hardly as fair as the corn blown in the either, are you, my dear? You've raven hair, if anything. I mean, there's a bit of salt in the pepper now, but we're none of us as young as we were.
Oh, do be quiet, Vivian.
Quite right, sorry.
Carry on, Lord Crabtite.
Thank you, Your Majesty. In my position as the conjoined offices of Sheriff, Chancellor, and Advisor to Your Majesties, I, Lord Crabtite, do call to order this meeting. Firstly, are there any queries, issues, or points on the minutes of last week's meeting?
No, please, could we get on?
In which case, let us move without further hesitation, deviation, or diversion to the first item on today's agenda. Taxes.
Oh, yes, how is tax collection going? Are we, reaching our, what is it you call it, quota yet?
Alas, no. Despite Your Majesty's wise decision to agree to raising taxes by another 300%, and despite I, myself, manfully going out among the people to retrieve them, the coffers are not yet full.
Is that a new hat, Crabtite?
This, Majesty?
Yes, it's very impressive.
Why, thank you, gracious Queen. It was bequeathed me by my beloved aunt.
Oh, dead, is she?
Alas, yes, sire.
Crushed by the hat, no doubt.
Its ostentation weighed very heavy on her, yes.
Tell me, how many stories would you say it has?
12, sire.
Hence the scaffolding, I suppose.
Would you prefer that I remove the hat, sire?
I think, yes, I think so, Crabtite. It's just a little distracting. It's the bells, I think.
A little too much, you fancy?
I reckon so.
A touch over the top?
Perhaps.
It is gone, Majesties. No sooner has the order left your lips than the thing is done.
Excellent. So taxes still aren't covering the whatever it is they need to cover, then?
No, sire.
How many aunts of yours have died now?
Majesty?
You've had a lot of new hats recently.
Sorry, Majesty?
And despite more money coming in, there's no more money in the pot, as it were?
That is the sad truth, sire.
Yes, well...
Should we move on to the next item on the agenda, sire?
Oh, right, yes, very good, Crabtite. Carry on. Yeah.
Item 2, as it is listed, Castle Plumbing.
Oh, my, yes, right. Well, I mean, it's shocking, isn't it? Something really must be done.
But what about these missing funds?
Ermentrude, please, could we focus on the important issue at hand? You know, I tried to run a bath the other day, and could get little more than a trickle. And that was stone cold.
Alas, most of the water channels are, in fact, made of stone. You see...
Well, it's not good enough. For heaven's sake, if a king can't bathe in his own castle, I don't know what the world's coming to.
It's true. And I really think we ought to install some sort of system in the privy that flushes the waste away. The smell can be quite atrocious.
Well, especially if you've had a heavy meal, darling.
Do be quiet, Vivian.
Quite right, yeah.
Money is tight, Majesties, but I'll see what can be arranged.
Is that a new ring, Crabtight?
What? This?
No, the other one.
This one?
No, the other one.
This?
No,
This?
no,
This?
no.
This?
The one with the ruddy great ruby in it.
Oh, this one!
Yes.
In a fashion, it is new, Majesty. I was bequeathed it by
By your aunt, yes. All right.
Poor woman.
I'm beginning to wonder.
Item 3, as it is listed, Majesties. Points from the Alderman.
The who?
The alderman, the elected representative of the people.
Oh, right, yes.
Speak, Alderman.
Yes, sorry, we've rather left you out of it, haven't we? All the way down the other end of the table there. Do come up.
Very good, sire.
Do you have a handkerchief, Vivian, that I might hold before my nose?
Oh, yeah, a bit runny, are you, my love?
No, it's just that he stinks.
Please try to be discreet. He frightens the life out of me.
Sire?
Yeah, no, there you are. Yes, yeah. Right. Hello. Thanks awfully for coming along. Terribly kind of you to give up your time and all that. So you're an alderman, are you? And what's that like? How's that treating you? My good man.
Alderman ain't me job. It's a responsibility on top of me job.
Sire.
What?
On top of my job, sire.
Right, sire. Sorry.
Oh, not to worry. It's silly thing. Just a trivial bit of protocol, you know.
Good Lord, the smell.
Ermintrude. She's just guffed. You know how it is where when you've had a dozen quail eggs for breakfast, you can hardly keep it in.
I've never ate a quail's egg in my life.
Oh, not a fan?
What? I've never seen a quail's egg. I can't afford quail's eggs, sire.
Right. Yes, of course.
Please, could we move things along before I pass out?
Quite so, gracious Majesty. Speak, serf, for your foul odour offends the great noses of your betters.
Oh, is there a smell? I hadn't really. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I think you smell lovely.
Right, look. I work with pigs, and pigs, as is well known, produce a hell of a lot of dung. So I'm sorry if there is a faint whiff of it about my person, but I did scrape off most of it before I come up to the castle. I tried. All right.
And we appreciate that, don't we, Ermintrude?
I'm going to have to stand next to the window.
I say again, serf, speak your piece, lest you have your ears nailed to the drawbridge.
Steady on, Lord Crabtight. Nailing ears to a drawbridge is a bit steep, wouldn't you say? Maybe just pinned, eh? How would you feel about pinned ears, Mr.
Sid.
Alderman?
What? Oh, no. It's just Sid. Sid the Serf. Alderman ain't me name. It's just a
responsibility. Yes. Please state your business, good serf.
Right. Yes, so, first off, you gotta stop raising taxes, 'cause we ain't got any more money, right?
Well, nor have we, it seems.
Right, but with respect, sire, you're eating quail's eggs, and I'm choking down pig knuckles.
Do pigs have knuckles?
How dare you speak so to your king? Is it not right that he eat the egg of the fine quail? Should he not dine on sweeter meats than you? Does he not rule you fairly, justly, and with great wisdom?
Well, I must say, that's very kind.
The taxes are gathered in order to support the people, good serf, so that you may all be provided for. Lord Crabtide has worked out what we deem to be a fair percentage of your incomes, so that you may not be left destitute.
Yeah. But again, with respect, what the hell does he know about it? He lives up here in Crumbleflan Castle with you lot. This posh git has never wanted for nothing. He's never had to consider will he be able to make it through another month before all the food runs out.
Now, be fair. Lord Crabtide comes from humble stock. Something of a self-made man, aren't you, Crabtide? Father was a butcher, a baker, a blacksmith.
Costermonger, sire.
Was it? Made coffees, did he? Well, there you are. His father mungered costers for a living. True blue rough workaday type thingy.
It's hardly shoveling shit though, is it?
No, that's quite true.
Can't argue with that.
And thank heaven, or else I'd be forever running to windows.
Right, so taxes. You need to sort them out right off. We can't afford to pay no more.
Is it that you cannot work? Is it that there is no more pig dung to be shovelled?
Look, I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of people out there, the serfs and the peasants, are getting very sick.
Sick?
Yeah. So some of them can't work, actually.
Work-shy layabouts. This sickness is nothing more than the sickness of lethargy. If you were to raise taxes once again, sire...
Raise?
An inspired idea, sire. For that would drive the people to work harder. How they would leap from their sickbeds in order to fulfill their financial duties to you, great king.
Oh, but Sid here was just saying they were already too high.
They're not pretending to be sick. People are dropping like flies out there.
Dropping? Is there some sort of tripping hazard in the town? We could surely do something about that.
No, sire. They're dying.
Oh, my.
What is this sickness that has taken lives?
List ye not, majesty, to these falsehoods. These people will do anything to get out of work.
Including die?
Quite. The indolent malingerers.
Steady on, Crabtide. I mean, you can hardly expect a dead person to pop back into their work schedule, can you? Or can you?
Be quiet, Vivian.
Quite right.
How many have died, good serf?
Not too many so far. I could count them on one hand, so 6.
Good Lord.
But there are many more that are sick, Majesty.
Great heavens! And how long has this sickness been about?
Only a week.
A week? And so many struck down in that time. Crabtide, you must go down to the town and see what is going on.
Me? I don't want to get sick. People are dying.
Verily. You must keep your distance. Try not to touch anyone. Or take their money.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, this is terrible.
Bloody right it is. I've got to go down into a town of icky sickies. I could get boils or something.
Don't you have boils anyway? Well, I know I do. One on me neck the size of an apple it is.
Oh, what if it's the plague? I don't want to catch the plague.
The plague?
No one said it's the plague. We don't know for sure yet. So let's not panic or start saying it is the plague to anyone before we know for sure.
But the plague! Ermintrude, to be king during a plague! I never live it down!
Yes, well, you might not live through it, so try not to worry about that.
So you come in, Lord Crabtide? See what's what down in the town?
Majesties, please, I beg of thee, do not make of me travel among the infected.
Oh, would you just go and get on with it, Crabtide, and stop being such a feeble pants?
Come on then, sir.
Oh, gold.
That was Crumbleflan, featuring Callum Hale as King Vivian the Vague, Philippa James as Queen Ermintrude the Organised, David Boyle as Lord Crabtide the Cunning, and Roger Parkins as Sid the Serf.